in our filter there are three main parts. One of them is up here. In here there are some rocks, you know, so when the water flows in through the top and it will go in here, all of the bigger dirt will get clogged up in the rocks and stop there. And then the next part, there is some sand. The next part, there's some sand. And then the smaller parts, but not the smallest parts, will get clogged up in here and stop. And then the water will drip down. Oh, this is cloth. So the sand wouldn't fall through, and so the water can drip through and land into the charcoal down here, which will get rid of all the smallest things like the food coloring, and it will fall through. And
what is this that you use then?
I use some cloth.
Wasn't it like?
It's called like cheesecloth.
Charcoal. Like,
It's called cheesecloth.
Oh, cheesecloth.
And then it will land into this, which will have a cotton ball on the inside of it like this. And then it will drip through the bottom and land in a cup. This is kind of how it's gonna look. Now we're gonna put it together.
You want me to tape this girl?
So I woke up this morning and the filter fell from up here and it spilled sand everywhere. So instead of just putting this back up, because it will probably fall again, I'm gonna remake my filter and to do it in different steps as well, so it will be more organized.
It's so cold.
I know. Alright, so what's happening is that we made a new filter with the strain at the top, some big rocks, some smaller rocks, and then sand. And then there's some charcoal, you could see, with some cotton balls. And it's a lot simpler, alright? You have to let go now. But it should work now. Huh? Alright, so our first filter broke, so we made another one. This one kind of has the same design, except not so much in between. So it has some smooth rocks, some jagged rocks, the bigger rocks on the first. And then we have the second part, which has some smaller rocks. Then we have the third part, which has sand. Then we have the fourth part, which is charcoal. And we have the fifth part, which is cotton ball. And then we hope that we're just gonna put some water in to make sure.
There's also cheesecloth.
Yeah, it's also cloth, but we're gonna put some water in to make sure that it works.
Maybe the cotton would absorb it. Should I get more water? Look at the water. It's gonna drip down soon. It's slow going. You should have put some in the cotton ball. Yes, that's enough. Right there. Yo.
Alright, so basically Ethan got soil from the garden and we put water in it and now we're gonna filter it. Yeah.
Okay, now we got red food coloring in water, and we're gonna see if the food coloring filters.
No, if you put the same thing in, it'll probably filter. You know how long we're doing packing together. Cadmium, definitely said that. Some more cadmium, crush the cadmium. So while we're talking over this bit, Ethan will usually put in the ding 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 music. Yeah, and he's just gonna do that while things are dripping and we're talking. So didn't take the color out. Nope, I can get the color. Do you guys want to try something with a coffee filter? Like right now? What do you mean? Like I'll give a coffee filter to the coffee. I don't know if the color comes out. Oh, right. It'll just get us. It's not gonna. Okay, you guys.
Alright, so we filtered most of the big stuff and like all the dirt and things like that. Except what we didn't get to filter the dye, and we probably think it's because nothing was compressed tight enough. Other things weren't packed together enough. And the cloth that we put, it opened up a passage for like the water to flow on the outside, and then like skip some of the filtering processes. And also we put carbon at the bottom, like we put some charcoal, and that we had to crush that up more probably for it to be more effective.
We need more charcoal and just more charcoal so it can absorb more because we didn't have that much.